Hi!
Hi, Giancarlo.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Good. Good to see you. So today I want to talk with you about dynamics. It's such an important concept. I believe every musician studies dynamics, drummers a little less than the others. So I think it's really important.
Me, a little less
Than
the
drummers.
Yeah.
Good. So we can work on that. It's such an easy concept. We should be able to play the same thing at a different dynamic level. Let's remind dynamics are forte, mezzo piano, piano, then you have the extremes pianissimo and fortissimo. Let's start with a groove that you like, something that if you see a drum set, you just feel like playing. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. I think you should be able to do the same thing, play the same music, the same groove, not just you, the entire band, just at a lower level. Now, I understand that's difficult. I think mostly because the drums, when you hit it, and you hit it hard, the sound that you get is different. So let's try to hit like the tom, really quiet and really loud. Do you hear the difference? Also
Yeah.
in the response from the head, it's just a different sensation, So when you play live, of course, you need that type of sound. You need to play loud, okay?
Yeah.
But when you're in rehearsal, I believe you can play quieter, right? Now, usually when drummers play quieter, I do that all the times. I've worked on that really hard. Either you play slower, you lose the tempo, and people just don't feel the same intensity. They're like, I don't feel it. And once you play it loud, it's like, damn, How do you do this? I learned this from a great teacher of mine. His name is Kenwood Denard. He basically showed me that in order to play quiet at the same intensity of when you play loud, you need to overcompensate the movement that you're not doing with your hands, with your body. So basically your body gets involved, keeps your energy going, but you're still playing quiet. So let's try that. Let's take the groove that you were playing and just play it quieter,
Okay.
but move your body more.
My first problem
Sure.
before it's I don't have the control of the sticks in the same
way.
Same way, yeah.
Okay, so what you need to do, if you remember what you practiced years ago or whenever you did, all the technique,
Yeah.
rudiments, all that good stuff, you probably practiced all of them loud.
Yeah.
Is that correct or not?
Yeah. Well, I practiced the ghost notes but never practiced like the beat, like soft. Like
Okay.
the beat for me was always loud, so I don't have.
But what about the exercise?
Yeah, I don't know the exercise. I've
Let's say
practiced it,
play what rudiment would you like to play?
Paradiddle.
Play a paradiddle.
I have to slow it down.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it's still good, of course, in order to get the paradiddle at a faster tempo with the lower dynamic level, you have to practice more.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that you play every day, even like 10 minutes a day, but it just, you have to develop that control.
Yeah.
Same thing with the groove. I mean, the groove,
Okay.
you're still using your hands and using your sticks. I don't see why it's that much different. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let's try, you want to slow it down and see what happens?
I'll try to start playing it at the same volume that I was playing
And
before.
then bring it down?
Bring it down.
Let's try. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Great. I think this is pretty good. Two things. One, the rim shot. You need to spend, again, it's such a hard thing.
Yeah.
If you want to be able to play a rim shot at a lower level, you need to spend so much time doing it. Like, I remember days doing just, and it was like one off and one,
Yeah,
right?
I feel I'm not comfortable.
I mean, just because you haven't played like that as much as you played loud. And
Yeah, yeah.
the rim shot is one of those things that requires
A lot of
volume,
practice.
you know.
Yeah.
But it's still doable. You have to memorize the exact position. It's, again, one of those things that you practice. Now, you slowed it down a little when you played it quieter. I don't know if you heard it or felt it. And also, I was looking at your face, which wasn't happy. You're like, oh shit, I have to play this. I don't want to do it, but I have to play it.
I was
because
super concentrated on one thing, like only on dynamics. So everything else has just like disappeared, and I.
Okay, I understand, but try to play with as much fun as you would play louder. I know it's hard, but try.
Okay.
And as I said, use your body, move your body more. Imagine, I imagine yourself like when you play loud, moving a lot your hands and your body, right? We need to keep that, but at a lower level. So you have the same excitement level,
but different volume.
But the volume is different.
All right, I'll
Let's
try. As I move my body, the dynamics grows. Like.
Well, you need. Okay, so this is the thing. Moving your body doesn't mean this part of your body. It means the shoulder, the back.
Okay.
So you can still keep moving, but then it doesn't affect
Okay.
you as much. I mean, the playing as much.
I can't move. Like.
Okay. One more thing. Sometimes you have to change technique.
Okay.
Okay? So if you're playing loud, maybe you use, this, right? If you're playing quiet, you cannot expect to do the same thing. It's like...
Yeah.
So maybe, like, I saw you, like, being very relaxed in the stick, like that, which is kind of hard when you do it quiet, because you have less rebound. So when you do this, you can do it because you have so much rebound. But when you do this, you can't rely on that rebound.
All right.
So you have to use more wrist and more control over the fulcrum.
Okay.
So try to embrace the stick exactly.
Okay, so more.
Right. You can even use more wrist. Like, I know people say it's bad technique to use like arm like that, but I don't see anything wrong with it.
All right.
Do you feel a little better, or it's still the same? Do you feel the difference?
I have more control.
Okay.
But I still can't move.
Well, I mean, you can expect to do it in
like
1 second. It's something you have to work on. But it's probably a mental thing, you know?